Hey, here we go with video 4 in our series of 6 videos on how to complete the research workshop for business communication. I'm Linda Ferguson. Sometimes you are not going to have access to a library with databases. Once you are working, most people rely on Google to navigate the information that's available and to find quick hits of information that help them do their jobs. Because Google just goes around the world basically listing everything it finds, it doesn't make distinctions between good sources and bad sources, between information you can trust and information you really shouldn't trust. You've got to make those distinctions, and that makes it a little bit scary. Here's what makes it easier. Once you have a field, and it will be a little bit different for paralegals because you're going to have to search out your own publications, the publications that are generally reliable and that also cover the kind of stuff like how you run your office, technology and apps, maybe quick updates on legislation that is pending or that has just happened and hasn't yet appeared in the scholarly journals. For business people, there's tons of stuff you're going to want to know, but you don't need to know what the research is. You just, like official academic research, the kind published in journals, what you need is a quick hit of information that allows you to do your job better. When I want to stay sort of up to date with what other people might know or be thinking, or where I might grab a good idea to try in my business or in my coaching practice, I rely on a couple of business publications that I have been reading for many, many years, that have a reputation to maintain, that have a fairly high budget, and so they can afford to go through the steps it takes to check out their information and to edit the writing so that they publish stuff that is generally useful. It is not the same quality as a peer-reviewed journal, but it can often be more useful, more applicable to what I'm doing, and you might find to what you're doing. So I use the Harvard Business Review and Fast Company magazine a lot. There are other good, strong business magazines that have been around a long time, like Forbes or Inc., Canadian Business, Entrepreneur. These publications are good at their core. So if you're reading Canadian Business for diet tips, they might have an article on diet tips. It might be, that people who are reading it are also interested in a quick fitness tip. But their quick fitness tips are not their core subject matter, and they're not likely to have been rigorously checked out. So they're not super reliable for those things. But as long as you stick to kind of core business practices, how do I run a meeting? How do I get people to show up on time? How do I communicate with people in different time zones? These are the kinds of issues that people have in their day-to-day business that you might want to get better at faster than just working it out through experience. But you're not going to find peer-reviewed journals, even if you have access to them, and probably you won't. So for practice, I want you to use this assignment to find out how to use Google Advanced Search to search for information that appears in a specific website. The way you start is you go to Google, to a search bar, and you actually type in Google Advanced Search, and then you click through on the link called Google Advanced Search till you get to the Advanced Search page. Now what this is going to give you is a page. It says Advanced Search at the top. It says find pages with all these words, the exact word or phrase, any of these words, none of these words. And you pick what you want. Usually you're going to go with all of these words because if you want to know something, if you put a group of words in together and they occur in an article, it's likely to have information that is useful to you. But you can try different things. And then it says, then narrow your results by language region. You can ignore that, but where it says site or domain, there are a number of domains, websites, listed in your workshop worksheet. And you're just going to type one of those in there. So I'm going to type in https://hbr.org. That is going to take me to Harvard Business Review's website, and I want to get people to meetings on time is what I am going to put in my all words. And I click advanced search. I see I've got 7,800 results. That's a lot. All of those results have been published at the Harvard Business Review site. And they have titles like you can make meetings more productive, how to prevent meetings getting off track, how to get your team to follow through after a meeting. The titles aren't exactly how to get people to meetings on time, but I can see that at least the first page is really closely related. And there's how do you keep a meeting on time, as people also ask. And so these are going to give me articles. Some of them are tested through research. Some of them are based on the experience of people who've been in business a long time. But they're going to give me a tip. It's going to seem like something people could respect because Harvard Business Review is a business publication. It's got a big name. It's been around a long time. And if you tell your boss, Harvard Business Review said I should try this, so I tried it, they're likely to go, oh, okay, I get it. Don't do that again, but I get it. Or, wow, great. They're not going to ask you for detailed layers, but they are going to ask you, did it come from a reliable source? So this, using Google Advanced Search, helps you mine, go looking in sources you trust for the articles on things you want. And take some time, play with it, see what you find. And remember, you're looking for information that answers your questions, not always for information that says what you want it to say. Go Google Advanced Search. Try putting in different questions in different ways. Try 2 or 3 of the websites I've given you as trusted sites and see where you find information that you can understand, that you could apply, and that you could trust. I'm Linda. I'll see you back in a few minutes for video number 5.